You know what I did yesterday, y'all? I answered all of my primary DMs, and yeah, I got y'all. Give me a second. I'm trying to get my bearings, take a day off, and everything goes to shit, huh? Where the fuck is my right charger for this phone? Got it. I know. So I answered all of my primary DMs, okay? And I answered my emails. I don't think they've ever been that neglected. Listen, these TikTok streets, I'm fucking over it, yo. I'm over it. I know. So give me a second. Let me get my shit together here. I'm trying to charge all my devices. Lori, I don't believe her. Right? You gotta understand that from where I'm sitting, I'm sorry, this tangling is gonna drive me insane. Let me just fix it so I can move my screen recording phone so there's no echo. I don't believe anything they say, right? With that being said, hi, Emmy. How are you? I do believe that offender is in prison, right? I think it's bullshit. I think it's bullshit. We all saw, I know, I was, thank you, Brooke. I think it's bullshit. Hi, Green-Eyed Girl. I know, Lee, it's craziness. I can't even deal. I think it's bullshit, right? I don't want to stay on this topic because of this, right? I think this is a call I need to answer. Give me a second. All right, so I guess I will tell you what that was. Okay. I've been getting emails about the people that helped with Thanksgiving. So I was thinking of a way that we could do that with Christmas, right? What I came up with was a local DV shelter system. So when I get that information, I will relay it. I got age ranges, and there are 17 children in the shelter system. Once I come up with the details, I will relay them. But that's who that was, because DV shelters are largely kept secret, right? I had to go through a medium, I guess you could say, and that could give me the information I need. That way I can shop and drop the stuff off where they need to go. That's what that was. So it was going to be something that I made public anyway, so I didn't really care to cover my mouth or walk away. Back to Lori, right? Lori is a liar. Lori is a liar, right? Hi, Kelly. Well, I hope you got some sleep. Lori is a liar, y'all. And I want people to think about this, right? We just saw another one of them having a whole hissy fit, right? And what did that do? Got her a new group of people to coddle her like they're gonna be any different, right? I think, hi Sugar Skulls, I think that it is atrocious that her kid was there for that. Damn it. Nobody doxed her. I also want to make that clear. Could I? I sure can. Will I? No. Right? No, I will not. Because I prefer not to give you that victim mentality. I'm not going to do that. Right? I think that it's disgusting. I think it's gross that you use that as a means to get attention on the internet. I think it's gross to do that, right? That situation should have been kept private from the jump. Nobody on the internet should know about that situation, right? Damn it. You are the reason that people on the internet know about that, right? You are the reason that those children's trauma have been splattered all over the internet. Nobody did that to you. Nobody did that to you. And it's unfortunate. I don't have confirmation, but I 1000%, I know how this goes, right? I 1000% believe that CPS would have told us, stay off TikTok. I 1000% believe that if she went to the police, they would have told her, stay off TikTok. Okay? So, that being said, you made a choice. Okay? Therefore, you are the one to blame if any of that happens. And I will say it again. I know. I will say it again. That offender is in prison. So, don't blame me. Don't blame Psycho Bunny. You are the one. You are the reason that people know where you are. Okay? I will repeat. It wasn't very hard. And listen, there's always somebody that's going to be better than me at finding information. Okay? If I could find it, people could find it. Okay? I'm talking about Lori. Right. And she said, I was tagged in a video this morning. She said that Mickey Mouse fan is a bully. Mickey Mouse fan, you're out here bullying people? Let me find out. You're out here bullying people? And listen, she told, there is not a piece of this. I don't think he does, y'all. I don't think he does. Mickey Mouse fan is not out here bullying people, okay? Did she tell her to pull? I do believe, now, do I think that there might be something going on as far as the kids being told to go to Andy's? But not for the reason that she says it is. You know? Good afternoon. Thanks, Psycho Bunny. I know. And Mickey Mouse fan, like, she just started talking. Also, not a filter, you weird fuck. It's not a filter. I don't, and here's, I don't know, did y'all see it? Because I only got a brief tag. I didn't, I know, and I'm trying to get my hands on it. I don't know. I know. Ravioli, listen, I know people think that I have all this control. I have no control, okay? I have no control over people. I know. And yes, it's a lie. It's a lie. That offender is in prison. Oh my goodness. I'm trying to find, hold on. Wait, what does that account say? Y'all are bad. I'm trying to, I need y'all to tap.
I got a text while I was at work. That said I can't hide my kids too long and that he'll be getting them. You motherfucker touch my kids again! So I went to the police department. My caseworker took me there. I showed him. I said, look, man, there's, obviously, there's a lot of shit going on with this fucking shit. I said, he found my fucking kids off of YouTube, bro. YouTube.
Someone in prison found them on YouTube?
And then I get a message that says I can't hide my kids too long, that he's coming for them. Are you kidding me right now? Are you fucking kidding me? I'm telling you what.
Just real quick, even, let's say this is true, right? Let's say this is true. In the eyes of the law, guess who it falls on, babe? Guess who that would fall on, babe? You. Okay? No expectation of privacy on a public platform, babe.
James Puma, you think you got the balls to touch my babies again?
Now,
come get 'em, baby.
I want y'all to remember, her fucking daughter is in the bedroom. Okay? No, I don't. Your kid is in the bedroom.
Get a big boy! Come on! You Think me throwing my glasses and shit at a cop was bad? Come get him. Come get him, Steven. Come get him, baby. Cause you have me and Andy on that ass. Beg money on that shit. Actually, Andy don't stand a chance cause I'ma eat you the fuck up, boy. What you did to them, I'ma do to you. That part, baby. That part. So you got the balls to come fucking get that.
Why, if something like that happens, you should be with your daughter trying to comfort her, not on the fucking internet. Then you wonder, and this is the crazy thing, y'all. This is the crazy thing. This video alone is enough for removal, Lori. Do you understand that? You don't give a fuck? This is this morning. This is this morning. Now, remind you, he is in prison. You gave out his name. It's sick. It's sick. That's all it is. Now, do I think that there is a possibility that CPS told her that Andy needed the kids? Look at the way she's acting, y'all. They shouldn't. I agree. I agree. I agree. Right? So do I think that there's a possibility that happened? Sure. And she can't fathom that it's her behavior that put her in that situation, so she has to blame it on something else. So you're telling me that he would have sent a letter, I guess, from prison that's monitored in and out? Is that how he got the message to you? I'm wondering, you know what I mean? Crazy. 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 Well, I guess she doesn't think that people know that he's in prison. They do. You're right, but I don't believe her. I don't believe her. I think she's lying. Do I think that there's a chance that CPS said Andy needed to come and get the kids? I sure do. Because look at the way she acts, dude. And if you think about it, right? She's re-traumatizing them. Every time she brings this shit up, she's re-traumatizing them. For what? Money on the internet? Crazy to me. That is just mind-blowing to me. I don't know. I took yesterday off. I didn't watch a live. I know, lucky little loser. That's what I'm saying. So, like, let's just say what she's saying is correct. Reposts of her lives. So now he's just scouring the internet. Come on. Let's be for real here. It doesn't make any sense. I agree, Jocelyn. And not just that, like, I also saw a clip of her saying that her kids didn't have to take their medicine on the weekend. Anybody ever hear of stimulants only during the week? Because I never heard that. I never heard of that. They have to maintain a level in the bloodstream, right? Weird. In order to be effective, anyway, right? So why? Not buying that one either. Goose, I heard you got the block yesterday. It's weird. It's weird. It's all weird. Yeah, I heard Goose got blocked. I got like bullet points. A med vacate. But you can't do. I agree, Karma. I agree. Oh, you're not late. I'm not doing much today. I'm just gonna do some work on the Victoria series, which, oh, girl, what are we on? Day 3 of you being a victim, being blocked? For fuck's sake. Ugh. They need a therapeutic level. That's what I'm saying. I don't understand that. Hi, Auntie. Like, what is happening here? I never seen somebody cry about a block so bad in my entire life. Legitimately, my entire life. That's what I'm saying. Why would you scream? Let's just say it's true. Either way, thanks, DG, it's a bad look. Why are you screaming that with the kid there? That's terrifying. Is there a way to see your comments on TikTok? Might be under activity. I don't know. Sorry. I don't know, y'all. I don't know. It's fucking strange crying about it for 3 days. I do. It's just weird to me. It's weird to me. I would never get on the internet and start telling the strangers all about my kids. Like, me getting on the internet and talking about my trauma and stuff that I've gone through is very different than me putting my kids' shit out there. Never in a million years. Never in a million years. Me either. I don't show my kids at their ages now either. You might, if you scroll back real far, you might find like pictures of them when they were little. Not now. I don't, I know up north, Amy, it's sad. And that too. So we're seeing what's going on with these mommy bloggers, right? We're seeing it play out. I'm not a fan of people that do
Hey, how are you? So I wanted to say, okay, it's possible that 2 things are happening here with Lori. One of 2 things. Either she knows that Andy's about to get these kids because she's been told, and she's going to make it look like she's a victim and she's like you said, blaming it on this Steven guy or whatever. Or she's going to set up another cash grab because now she's going to have to move.
Also, I think that we should all remember, right? She was abused. Andy was a drunk. He was starving the kids, right?
Right.
What happened to all that stuff?
Exactly. Now she's all want to be chummy with Andy.
Because
me and Andy are going to get in that ass.
If he was a drunk, we'd know by now.
Yeah, exactly. So Lori she lies. She lies. She lies. And that's it.
Appeals court upholds TikTok ban, declining to block law that would force sale.
So does that mean they're going to keep TikTok around?
Unanimously sided with the Justice Department in declining to review the petition for relief for TikTok and ByteDance.
Oh, man.
Yep. January 19th.
Well.
I mean, I'm on YouTube anyway.
Yeah.
What are they all going to do?
They're going to find somewhere else to go. There's so many other platforms.
It ain't going to fly on YouTube.
No, but there's so many other platforms out there. There's Bigo, there's Fanbase. There's all kinds of shit out there now. Discord.
I did speak to him about that specifically, Riley, and he's aware of it.
Okay, that's all I wanted to say because it was too much to type and TikTok doesn't let me type that much.
I've heard conflicting things about it. I've heard that they're gonna block new users from joining. I've heard that you're gonna have to get a VPN, but they're still gonna block if they find out that you're here. I didn't do the research on it. So lucky little loser, that too, right? Because we have to remember, oops, sorry. We have to remember, what was the guy doing there, Lori? I don't bring strange men around my kids. I was with my ex for like a year before he met my kids.
I honestly wonder at this point if she's trying to lose custody and then she has no guilt for walking.
Well, if she loses custody, she loses benefits.
Oh, I didn't realize what she was getting right now.
She'll lose thank God it's Friday. She'll lose her SNAP would decrease, right? I don't know. The man would be dead, not in prison, if it were me. You know?
Well,
different strokes for different folks, I guess.
What threat would somebody be that's in prison? I mean, I didn't watch the whole thing. I just, honestly, I had to turn it off halfway through.
Yeah, I didn't see it all either, so I can't really say.
If they're in prison, I can't see how anybody's technically a threat to come at you. Like, maybe I'm missing something.
I think that it's bullshit.
That would make sense. My real question is, though, and maybe somebody could answer this. I don't know who caught Elle's live this morning. Does the rack stick to your teeth? She had something black all over her mouth and her teeth that she was desperately trying to hide and get off. And I don't know anything about that stuff.
Nope, because I'm an IV user.
Okay.
So I could tell you that it tastes like Kool-Aid.
A bunch of people say they saw it. No, it wasn't rotting. Sherry, it wasn't rotting. It was like she had the black all around her mouth, and then it was on her tooth, and you could see her trying to hide it.
I didn't see it.
Scrape it off. It did. It looked like tar.
Yeah, I have no idea. I am a IV user.
Okay. Lord, you got your work cut out for you.
Oh, listen, you're not kidding. You're not kidding. I've been trying to get, yesterday I answered, I was so proud of myself too. And I didn't even get to, like, you know how TikTok has different, it's like primary, secondary, and requests. Mm-hmm. I didn't even get to those, but I was proud of myself.
I don't know how you do it.
I got through emails and I got through my primary DMs, but my request is still crazy. Yeah, maybe it might be resin. The Victoria series right now is 10 episodes. They'll probably be about an hour each. It's a lot, y'all. It's a lot. It's a lot.
I think we need, and you're going to argue, Angit's going okay. She had an MRI. We're still more confused than we were before.
What happened?
So Tinsley started limping about a month ago,
right,
on her front leg. And of course, me being neurotic, I ran her in and I'm like, something's wrong. Cause she had stopped jumping on the bed like a month ago, just would stand on the edge. Well, to me, that was a red flag that her back was hurt. When dogs don't want to go up, it's their back usually. So I'm in a panic thinking she's got a, slip disc or something. Mm-hmm. So we go to the vet and the vet's like, Janelle, it's just a little limp. It's fine. So we give meds. It got worse to the point. She would not put weight on that foot at all. So we go back in again, get different meds. By this point, she could barely walk at all on any legs. And when I went to pick her up, she was screaming in pain, but you couldn't. Yeah, it was awful. Like, and I couldn't, there was no, like, Sherry, there was like no, it was not a certain area. Like, no matter how I touched her or how I picked her up, she was in pain. So finally, after the fourth vet trip and x-rays, the vet goes, I think she does have some nerve pain in her back. Get an MRI. So we had the MRI done Monday to a tune of $4,000.
Oh, easy.
and a spinal tap. So it left us with more questions. She actually has a birth defect where her brain is too big for her skull.
Oh, no.
And the spinal cord fluid backs up. Now, she is not showing the symptoms of that. Now, some dogs, you never even know that they have it. Right. Some of them they find by accident. Some of them can't live because their pain can't be managed. Anyways, the neuro's like, she goes, I honestly think we found this by accident. So sent the stuff away. Radiology is now flagging that she has severe inflammation in both shoulders, both front elbows. So the only way to test for this, it's called polyarthritis, is by doing a joint tap in her to get the fluid. Well, she was already under for 2 hours with the MRI. She's only 4. She's 6 pounds.
She's a baby.
Yeah, so putting her under again for this joint tap is not on my... I'll do it if I have to, but long story short, everything is matching for this polyarthritis. It's typically autoimmune. Sometimes it could be from Lyme's disease, tick-borne illness. So I just took her in to have blood work to test for Lyme and stuff like that. She does great on the steroids. Like, she's 90% herself.
So maybe that's...
It's inflammation, obviously. Right. We know, because gabapentin does nothing. So we know it's not nerve pain for the most part.
Right.
Problem is 48 hours off the steroid, she is back to will not lift her head, will not get up, will not, she's in pain, doesn't want to walk. So we're kind of back now with more questions. What, Ange, you are? What you are? Why does Ange keep saying you are?
What?
Ange keeps typing you are in the chat to me, and I don't know why. So we tried Mahalo. We did try just a regular NSAID, like a Loxicam. That did nothing. That was what we actually tried first when they thought it was just... So anyways, $7,000 in vet bills since beginning of November, which I'll mortgage the house. I'll tell you what, this dog is my baby. I'll mortgage, but it just sucks because, and I love the vets. Don't get me wrong. But a lot of them, it feels like they just want to toss meds at them and not get to the root of the problem. And I'm like, no, they didn't even ask for this tick test. I took it upon myself to have it done yesterday. And the vet kind of got a little mad at me. She goes, did Neuro order this? I said, well, no, but you guys are going to ask for it anyways. Right. If she's got this inflammatory arthritis, that's the next thing you're going to ask me anyway. So why not do a simple blood test versus putting her under to do a joint tap? If she comes back with Lyme, we know that's the damn problem. There's no... So I kind of got into a little argument with our regular vet yesterday. Not argument, but she was just pissy that I took it upon myself to ask for that blood test. I don't know why. I paid for it. I think because she didn't think about it, and she was kind of mad that I was a step ahead, but...
No, I mean, but it's good that you're proactive. That's not Lori, y'all. It's good that you're proactive, though.
Yeah, just everybody put her in your thoughts. I normally don't ask for thoughts, prayers, whatever you guys do. Her name is Tinsley. Just put her up there. That's all I can ask. She's only 4, and she is the most fun dog. It was heartbreaking.
Right. I know. And I know sometimes they get like, I don't know. I think we're all they have, so I don't think you're doing anything wrong.
Yeah, I don't feel like...
Rosie one is always in here. That's not Lori.
I feel like I'm doing it the right thing, and if somebody wants to fault me for being proactive instead of reactive, then I'll go give my money to somebody else, Between me and my parents... They had an autoimmune disease dog. I had one with pulmonary hypertension. So in the last 15 years, we have spent about $80,000 in this particular vet's office between me and my parents. So it would be smart if they didn't say much.
Right. Oh, I'm sorry, y'all. I hope it gets better. I know sometimes an answer is better,
I don't want to just throw steroids at her the rest of her life and just go, oh, well, if there is a root... I mean, it might be autoimmune and there's nothing I can do about it except to manage it. And if it is, that's fine. But right now, I'm going to look where I can look, So
unfortunate.
Kaylin, I'm gonna do rehab and acupuncture just because.
There you go. Hi, Tori. That's a good idea.
Yeah, I'm going that road because it can't hurt anything. So, yeah.
Well, I'm sorry. I know that it's been a crazy up and down thing, you know?
Yeah, and you've got your plate full. I mean, it seems like you can't even get done with one, and the other ones, like, have they all went on some mental health strike?
Somebody in my YouTube comments, I don't know if it was yesterday or the day before, but I responded to it yesterday. They said that it was like the trifecta, that Lori, Victoria, and I guess Lisa, I don't keep up with Lisa, they were all spiraling. It's the craziest thing.
They're all spiraling at the same time, and I'm like, what is going on?
It's gotta be. It's gotta
Mercury in the
be.
microwave or whatever the hell
Yeah.
happened. Oh, somebody just said,
I don't know, y'all. I don't really keep up with stuff like that. But it's crazy. And you know what I think it is? I think that they see one get the attention and they gotta do something to fucking outdo them, right?
yeah. Yeah, but again, we go back to, do you not see how you are acting? Like,
No. Did you see the clip I just played
Which one?
of Lori?
Yeah, I tried to watch it earlier today and I had to shut it off. I mean, it was like full mental meltdown. How she
I
still
know. Victoria is on day 3 of her crying about being blocked. It's
Tabitha says no, show it again. She didn't see.
oh, you didn't see it? It's on Reddit. Hold on. Mickey Mouse fan is a
You know where
bully.
they're at? Kids found out where the fuck they at. I got a text while I was at work.
Catherine. Oh, Lord.
That said I can't hide my kids too long, and that he'll be getting them. You motherfucker touch my kids again.
What if she keeps saying something about her kids too long? I couldn't
Went
understand
to
it.
the police department.
I guess so, babe.
My caseworker took me there. I showed him. I said, look, man, there's, obviously, there's a lot of shit going on with this fucking shit.
Oh, me girl.
You too. And then I get a message that says I can't have my kids too long, that he's coming for them.
No, she doesn't work.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Y'all, she's losing her shit today. And just a reminder, that offender is in prison. Okay? Just thought I'd let y'all know.
Hey, that was not our doorbell.
Oh, yeah, that was whoever recorded it.
Yeah, she thinks Tinsley's over here barking. She hasn't barked in weeks. Today's the first day she barked, and she heard whoever's ring doorbell, and
Oh,
that's
maybe
what
she feels better.
She does. She's about 90%, but she's still like real slow.
Tupac Trump stuff. Princess Sarah! Long time no see. How are you? I don't know. I think that it is. I think that she. Hi, then. I think that she may have been told that she has to give the girls to Andy, and she's using an excuse. That's my personal opinion. Okay? Just my opinion.
Either that or it's a money grab for, I gotta move now.
I think it's super fucked up to be screaming that with the kid that's traumatized in the bedroom. You should have been dealing with that, not yelling on the internet. I agree. Yeah, she's live now. Hold on, I'm reading some.
It's funny she mentions work and nobody's ever heard her working, so she'll probably say, well, I got a job and now I had to leave, so now I don't have a job anymore.
She is, what's the outfit of the day? Hold on. I will show you that. She doesn't work. Oh boy. Oh my God, y'all.
I will fuck you up! I swear to God, I will fuck you up, bro! Oh my God, bro.
What the hell?
Oh.
No, this is Mickey Mouse fan. Y'all, I can't find my chapstick. It is sad. You're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. But I don't believe it. Sorry. I don't believe her.
How is that enough?
That's who I feel for, Ange. Can you imagine if this was your mother?
And that's the thing. How is that not enough to just remove them? Just that manic shit alone. How is that not enough?
Honest, it would have been, if I were the caseworker, it would have been months ago.
Something's up there.
Yeah, I agree. I agree. I think that it's really fucking, same, Ange. Same. He's in jail. He's in prison. Right. And beautifully broken. I think that that's kind of what's going on, honestly. But I'm not sure. I haven't talked to the person in a while. And that's what I'm saying, by Felicia, right? Is that alone, this display of behavior alone would have been enough. In New York, those kids would have been gone. They would have been gone. Sorry, I'm not. I'm trying to do something while I am.
I agree.
Right? Like, it's crazy. Hold on, I'm trying to.
It's bad enough that they have a mom who acts like that, dresses like that, gets on TikTok like that, and then to continue to bring up their trauma and stuff like that.
It's so unfortunate.
How those girls are ever going to come out of this normal without massive long-term therapy is scary.
It's not possible. They're going to need long-term therapy because of who the mom is.
Yeah, no,
Period.
without a doubt.
It's sad. They do deserve privacy.
I think it's across the board. I don't think that, like mommy vlogging, I don't think that should be a thing.
I agree.
You know what I'm saying? I think that kids have the right informed consent, no matter what.
I 100% agree with that.
Hold on.
Yeah, Munchausen by proxy.
Somebody did mention it in the chat and it flew by. I wonder if one of them did come up positive on something for those tests. They're removing them, and this is also her excuse about them getting removed.
Good point. Yeah, it's sad that her kids get bullied.
I think it's a lie.
No, that's what I'm saying. I'm wondering if one of the kids maybe came up positive on that test. And
I know people is saying that as well. Hold on, I gotta answer this.
Okay.
Carry on, y'all.
Okay, we'll just take over Villains live here. Hi.
You feeling all right? You weren't.
No, I feel like crap, but I'm working today, so I only have an hour left, and then I'm done, and then I can lay down.
Don't spill anything today, would you?
I will try not to. I just, that was a mess. All that coffee all over my desk. I was more upset that the coffee was everywhere.
Well, it's just frustrating because you feel stupid enough when you're sick. You know what I mean? And dumb shit like that happens, and it's more work on yourself. It's frustrating.
Sorry.
And then I committed coffee abuse. And
Oh dear.
Hold on. I got a text. My siblings got into a massive war about it. And they still have each other blocked.
So you're the go-to.
Don't they live together?
Yes.
I'm gonna block you on social media and put caution
That's
tape
me
all
and my
over my
sister.
door.
That is legit my sister and I. Not even lying.
It's listen.
Yeah, Villain passed her icky cold through the phone.
Listen, I feel like I don't know what is going on, but like I start to feel better.
Yep.
And then I get up and it's the same shit.
Yep. I told you I'm on what? Month 2 now?
Yeah, both of you. Between the both of you, it's like crazy.
I'm on month 2. It's like you get up and you feel all right, and then midday, mid-evening, you start feeling like shit again, or you feel like shit when you wake up in the morning.
Right.
It just...
Victoria is on her 3rd day of crying about being blocked.
Are you serious?
Uh-huh. Month
Well, this
2,
is gonna go.
Reason, I can't take it. I don't like to be sick, and I think that that's a part of the problem, is like, I'm not giving myself a chance to like,
recover.
I just keep going, you know?
You want my honest to God opinion? I wonder if if she does have autoimmune polyarthritis, and I'm wondering if she caught whatever cold I caught 2 months ago, and it just threw her. Usually they don't, but I'm wondering if she got it.
Me too.
Victoria is going to be going on and on about this until your video comes out.
I know. I talked to Mandy about it because
I did too.
It was always going to happen this way, right?
I felt bad. It happened while I'm in a box for the first time.
Happen this way because Victoria is not capable of being an adult, handling adult conversation, and Mandy is so sweet. Listen,
she is.
If it was somebody like my life, I might feel a little differently, I think. But Mandy is very clear, no drama.
Right. And it was the first time, like, I was just sitting here working, and Jennifer's like, hey, come to this live. And I'm like, okay. And then they invite me in a box. Like, I had no clue why I was even in there. And then it blew up with Victoria. And then I heard they were just pretty much looking for an excuse to block her anyways for like a week. So I no longer felt bad.
So I guess he texted her from prison.
Oh.
Release date 6/22/2025.
Now who is this?
The guy who hurt Lori's kids.
Oh, okay.
I don't believe her. Sorry.
No, I don't either.
And that sucks. Listen, I don't know why. Maybe I'm just jaded, right? But I don't really believe many people at this point. I agree, be gross. And I'm more annoyed with the blatant re-victimization of her kids in order to get some attention on the internet. That's what pisses me off. It's disgusting. Right. It's disgusting to me.
Somebody did say, don't you have to be approved to be on their phone list? And that's an interesting point.
I mean, people get phones into prison all the time, but the good part about it is he is in the same facility as my friend, and I'm just gonna slide a little note to let them know that he likes little kids.
There you go.
That doesn't end well in there.
No, it does not.
Yeah.
How did he get a phone? They get it. They bring him.
They
like
get,
I've seen them get taken
phones,
in.
They get phones,
baby diapers when people visit. They hide all kinds of stuff in their kids' diapers.
Get a phone number. Too many questions.
Yeah,
that's
what
I didn't mean to join. I'm gonna drop back down.
They get phones, y'all. But where did he get our number? Do you know
Yeah.
how many numbers come up on her background check? Do you know how many times she's changed her number since then? I don't buy it. Too many questions, y'all.
Yep.
Ask questions.
Yeah.
Ask questions. That's all.
That's
and
what
would
these
be nuts to do that.
they don't understand. You know, they're crying wolf so much that if any one of them, LR is a prime example. If something does happen to one of her parents at some point, nobody's going to believe her.
Right.
They can't keep crying wolf with these major situations because when something happens,
I get so mad. I get so mad. Why do you lie about things? And listen, people do it about themselves all the time, right? But you're using your children to do it.
Correct.
Children, parents, like why
it's horrible.
even put that out in the universe? Like it's
I was waiting for one of yours to go off.
I'm sorry. Come on, Pop. Come here. Blah. My Finn is laying on the bed, right? And Pop is like being careful around her.
Aww.
That's how, I mean, it's unfortunate, it sucks, right? But it's the truth. I don't know.
Oh yeah, that's how it happens. That they find somebody to sit with, and the lies get bigger and bigger.
Yeah. She's stretched out on the bed.
It's crazy.
Right? Jess is okay. I don't know what is publicly known and what isn't, so I'm not saying anything.
Good.
Oh, is she backpedaling? Shut up. Are you in here listening to me?
which one's backpedaling?
Which one?
Lori.
Ah.
Always Ames. Oh, that sucks, Glitter. They block at the door over there because she's such a gangster.
Yeah.
You know?
As soon as I went in that one day, I got blocked. I got hey, and that was it.
Such a gangster. You block at the door.
Neither her nor Icky has blocked me, which I'm shocked about. I figured somebody would spot me.
I'm surprised that Victoria wasn't live screaming and lying about the person I had in my box the other day.
Who'd you have?
That's what she pretty much did to Terry. I did hear her repeat that Terry is the one that told me that she was facing prison time. What are you going to do when I prove it wasn't?
Exactly.
Victoria, what are you going to do when I prove that information did not come from Terry? Just wondering.
She's not going to apologize. That's for sure.
No.
She's going to ignore it at that point. I never said that.
Hey, can you hear me?
Yes.
Oh, sorry. Okay. I've never done this before. I was just curious because you guys were just talking about the whole Lori situation, but did any of you guys catch her early live where she had already threw this out there kind of and said, if this guy finds my address because of Villain and Psycho on YouTube, then there's going to be a problem. And then a few hours later, now all of a sudden it happened the same day.
Mickey Mouse fan.
Yeah.
You hear? No, I didn't. I took yesterday off. She might be recording, Lori. I took yesterday off, but guess what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go find it.
Yeah, for sure. Because I was like, after she said it today, just a few hours ago, I was like,
2 a.m.?
Wait a minute. It was like, it might have been like the 5 a.m. I can't remember which one it was, but one of those,
2
she already
a.m.
said it.
And a 4:25 a.m.
Jeez.
It's fucking 3 hours long. Lori, babe, I think you should get some sleep. You know what
Yeah.
Holy crap.
Oh, I thought Henny was done with her. Fuck. Mickey Mouse fan doesn't have the transcript. Can I have it?
I don't know.
I'm looking. Oh, here we go. Bang. I usually so I scan the transcripts, right? And Kai's doesn't have a transcript. God damn it. I'll scan the transcripts. But if anybody has a clip of it, can you get it to me?
Yeah, I'll see if I can find it because I'm kind of right in the middle of her lives still on YouTube. I think I
are
can
you on
cut
the
it and I'll
same
send it to
video?
you.
Yep, that works. Mickey Mouse fan, you heard her say on the middle live last night that if the guy found her kids, you have that?
It's a long day.
And then a couple of hours later, she had magically got this text message.
Funny how that works. Jersey Fran, get off the internet if you're at a wedding.
Fran, go enjoy yourself. Congratulations.
Exactly.
But, nobody is getting in any trouble for what we do.
Mm-mm.
I think that that's important for you to understand that nobody is getting in trouble. I'm not getting in trouble. I know that's
I'm not getting in trouble.
right. Okay.
But I guess they weren't lying when they said they were going to really patrol. I went outside to walk.
Oh my God! Now the cops are patrolling. Get
Oh,
the
jeez.
fuck out of here! How are they not embarrassed?
I don't know.
Anybody tell me?
I don't get it.
Not only that, but like think one step ahead. We're going back to like me going to get blood work because I know they're going to ask for it. Do they not think about what tomorrow is going to bring? Like it's going to come out tomorrow.
Right.
Like, why are we not thinking about what could happen?
Rosie one. I know.
I don't get it.
But that's interesting. I do need those clips if somebody finds them.
I'm so confused. Like she didn't think people were going to realize he was in prison.
Facebook Patolto got stuff. Get the
I just wanted to say something real quick. I was watching Mickey Mouse fans video of her at like 2 a.m. and them ladies were in the box. Well, they let someone I think named Chrissy up, and she was going off on Lori about her making fun of people with disabilities. And Lori put that filter back on and started acting and disrespecting. Like it made me so mad because my daughter has special needs.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
It's kind of like right at the beginning of the 2 a.m. live. Like it made me so furious. Like I wanted to find someone to watch my grandkids so I could drive to Indiana. Like I don't find it funny. But the ladies in the boxes were laughing, thinking it was funny.
What?
So here's the thing.
Yes, and they're like, oh, she's not doing nothing wrong. She's not making fun of no particular person. Yes, she was.
How do people approve of this shit?
First of all, it wasn't just the filter. It was the way that she was acting during that original one that I pulled out.
And she did it again at 2 a.m.
She did it again. And now here we are. This is a deflection from that. I'm calling it now, and I bet you I'm right.
I'm wondering if that's one of the reasons why CPS is also telling her that Faith needs to go. Oh, I'm sorry, that the child needs to stay with Andy.
Hey.
That and she kept her home again.
Always.
I have a question.
What's up?
Cause I watch her live. You know, I'm outside window looking, and she says, "Why right now, as we speak, she's making it look like she's naked."
What?
Report it.
No, she's not.
Don't mind me because blah blah blah. But oops.
Ew, right, Sherry?
Ew.
They did call me and ask me, if I could change because she was going to get embarrassed, blah, 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 whatever.
No, report.
That looks like she's naked, right?
My email was just dropped in the chat by somebody. I saw it go by.
It was me, Queen of Being Banned 2.0. Is that it?
Yeah.
All right.
2.0.
Where do I go to report it? How do I report it?
Report it for nudity.
But how? Like I'm
The bottom, at the very bottom on the right hand side, there's an arrow pointing to the right.
But I have to go in the live to do that, right?
Yeah,
Yep.
It's fine. Just go in and do that, and then get out really
fast.
Okay, hold on a second.
At Gmail. Yeah, I don't know what she's doing, but I'll bet anything that's a deflection from that. No, hold screen. They said.
just hold the screen. See, I'm still TikTok dumb.
Me too. I mean, you know how many accounts I have?
I do it on Nikki.
I'll tell
awesome.
you what, her crying the way she does to her husband and not
Oh, Jesus.
if I am at work, you are doing some shit like that. I come home to a messy house. You don't have a job. You don't pay any bills. And you're crying about some TikTok bullshit. I am packing my bags and I'm freaking leaving.
She called him at work and made him stop working to get into the live and moderate and coddle her.
Yes. Yes.
Like, Robbie would have been like, no, you need to get off the internet and grow the fuck up.
Okay,
I wouldn't even have gotten that far.
Clean the
He would have
house.
done hung up on me.
Yeah,
Yeah. That's crazy.
When I was watching Mexican Homie, he said that because this is her last account she's got to go live on, right?
I don't know.
Who? Lori?
Yeah, because her other one's got.
Oh, yeah, it is.
If at least 8 or more people go and report it at the same time, she will be off immediately.
Well, there you go. 8 people.
Queen.bizh.
So 8 of us, I did it, need to go over and because it does look like she's naked. And she has minors.
Oh, somebody's telling her we're reporting her.
Oh, jeez. Are you kidding me?
I'll go tell her myself. I ain't that way. I stand on what I do and say.
Put some fucking clothes on for once in your fucking life.
It's disgusting.
Also, I do want to put some people's minds at ease. Agencies will not allow you to blatantly break guidelines.
Mm-hmm.
That's not what an agency is for. Just so we're clear. Just thought that information might be useful to somebody. Agencies don't pay you either. I don't know where that came from. Oh, I'm sure, Terry. Terry the Nova.
Oh, Terry.
Terry.
Aw.
And if she comes back up someplace else, everybody just go do the same thing. Like, we've got to get this stuff taken down so these minors on this app does not see this.
Yeah.
And, nothing's going to happen. Nothing's going to change unless we put action to it.
Correct. With all of them.
Yeah. And I think I'm going to go live later and
do a tutorial.
Push that. That more people need to do this because we need to get this stuff off.
Right.
Even if it does.
Somebody said she's not live, can't find her. Hopefully that was it.
Listen.
She got shut down.
Agencies they would not, Rose. Because when you go with an agency, one of the things they ask, what is your content?
Mm.
What is her content? Begging?
Yeah, basically.
Them dancing.
What is her content?
Begging.
She might have you blocked, yo. If you can't find it, it's not a big deal. Enough people how to scam, right?
Yeah.
Fuck.
Could you imagine?
Maybe.
All right. I'm gonna hop down. Appreciate you all. Have a good day.
Have a good day. Thank you.
Oh shoot.
Bye.
You might have to kick me. My screen's froze. I can't do it.
Raggedy.
Yeah. How not to act.
Oh. Shit, I did it again. All for One is holding a live Saturday at 6. Hold on, y'all. I'm trying to fix this. I can't hear. All for One is holding a live Saturday at 6 about Lori and resources.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you, because I never know about these things.
Did she just...
What'd she say?
CPS brought it to her attention.
What?
They didn't.
No, they didn't. Oh my God.
Listen to me. I just want to be 1,000. Thank you, babe.
Told nobody my address besides, maybe ex-friends. Yeah, ex-friends.
That's not how I found your address.
It's easy to find her address.
Anyway, it's getting handled. But please believe that it's not. I want you to.
Let me ask you a question.
Please want you to.
No, she's not there anymore. Does anybody know? Hold on. Let's try to.
Okay.
Does anybody have just an approximate idea of how many times I've been doxxed?
15.
Probably a good 20 times.
Probably more. Okay. Nothing is going to happen to anybody if you got doxxed, and you haven't been doxxed.
Right.
Fucking weirdo. Who's saving their ass? I'm right here, still talking shit. Then you don't have it right.
Nope.
She's got that bandana on. You better watch. She's part of the Gums. West Side Gums.
This is really gonna fuck with me.
Queen of being banned 2.0 at gmail.com.
She was even wearing her colors black, like her teeth.
She's queen of the snowflakes.
I got a lot of fucking shit on my brain cells here.
I don't think you have any brain cells, man.
She doesn't.
Oh, I don't give a shit what she says. Not a single fuck.
But I'll just say one last thing. And then no more with the Andy and kids though.
I do. I get blamed for everything. She's gonna say one last thing.
That
Listen up.
made me feel really good when their dad called me and he literally said, "Can I have faith?" I said, "Andy, you know you ain't gotta ask to have my kid."
Oh, Jesus.
What are you doing? He said, "I just want her, well, anyway." I said, "Yeah, man, you ain't gotta ask. You really ain't gotta ask." Yeah. So, he scooped her. But
Does she remember what she said this morning on live?
No, she doesn't remember 5 minutes ago.
I mean, I know he loves my kids. I really do, but he's concerned. You don't know this guy. You don't know how he is. He don't know, and all he knows is, the past.
Let me reassure him. Hold on a second.
Wait, she's like Victoria. She creates drama just to have something to come online and whine about.
They all do.
He's capable about anything. Yes, absolutely. And absolutely. I 100%.
Raggedy, me too.
Because they
I'm trying hard to keep my mouth shut today.
Because they doxed her.
Because they doxed me, this is how they see it. Well, now that's a red flag. Kind of say this person was out, or whether in or out. They now literally fucking know. They know. And my kids did never want this motherfucker to know ever where they were at. And it's pretty sad. He found us on YouTube. But it's all right. Yeah, I say us because my kids, they're mine. They came up all at this. I mean, they're Andy's too, don't get me wrong, but
Somebody go in the chat and say that man is in
and I'll
prison.
tell you what, I'm just gonna say, y'all.
Do they not know?
Well, he's
guess
gonna break
not.
it down to you. At least he better. He said he was. That he was putting a halt to it all. When it comes to the girls, when it comes to me, all of it, he's putting just a straight stop to it. Like, straight the fuck up, bro. Straight the... But anyway. No, that's fine.
She said that she doesn't know if he's in prison or not.
I did tell him, I said,
How do you get her phone
take your
number?
eyes off my kids. Just don't.
Let me show you how many phone numbers. Okay?
Uh-oh.
Been in jail.
Oh.
That's me. Just like the same reason how do they get phones, tablets, all this. I mean, they get a lot of shit in jail.
Let's hypothetically say she was doxxed on YT, right?
Y'all.
Well, let's just be hypothetical. Somebody doxed her on YT. How would anybody have any
Nobody
information?
doxed her. She's a liar.
No, I know that, but I'm saying even if they did, her putting her ass out the way she does and acts
Correct.
the way she does would have been the
1000%.
cause of it anyway.
1000%. Legal liability would lead to her.
Right. So even if they did, it's her own damn fault.
Hold on, I'm having trouble pulling up her.
You can tell they're the.
Hold on.
Look at their names. Just look at their names. Why you pressed? Why you pressed? You're the one that came up in here, bro.
So did he call her or text her?
Here we go. Ready? Okay, give me a second. I'm running her background. Hi, Mom, Amy. How are you?
No, the A.
I'm just gonna count. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 phone numbers.
What the hell? In how long?
So
it doesn't
where
say.
you get your number? Where do you get your number? Get the fuck out of here, dude. She's a liar. All a distraction, yo.
Yep.
Yep. To the person that emails me his DOC, yes, that's him. Hold on. I got an email from a Nicole. No, that's not from you. Yeah, I don't care. I don't care what she talks about. Here's the fake email. No, I don't have it. Hold on, let me check. Let me check my, what's it called? No, I got nothing.
All right, so basically that's what happened.
In the chat. She's lying. They're not. That's what I'm saying. I'll make sure it gets done. She's not coming up with.
Added a keyword.
You're probably right.
Thank you, Jonesy girl.
You're probably right. But yeah, I'm not buying it. All bullshit.
Yes, okay, so now it's Lupac and the Eastside Gums. Yep, Lupac and the Eastside Gums. Can we please run with this?
Miracles, I am not going to speculate on whether that happened or did not. I'm not doing that. But
he can be Iggy Smalls.
Right. Right.
Oh my god.
I can't, y'all. Hi, Jewel.
Timu Tupac yesterday. Oh my god.
I got you. Well, I can't because I'm recording. 80 Smalls. Shut up.
No, it's Iggy. Like Biggie Smalls, it's Iggy Smalls.
They changed it to Itty Smalls.
All right, so we got Iggy Smalls, Lupac. What's okay? We got Ice Teefers. Oh man, I'm gonna be hot for eternity. Let me tell you,
I can't breathe, y'all.
Okay, so hold on. Now I'm losing track. Who do we got?
V Diddy. V Diddy.
V Diddy.
V Diddy has to be Victoria. She's the only one with grooms.
Exactly.
Okay, so who do we got now? Lupac.
Eastside Gums.
Yeah, Eastside Gums. I'm telling you that. And their color is black. Son of a
y'all. I cannot.
I had to.
50 no cents.
What? 50 no cents. Oh my god.
So I put in the chat. I put in the chat Eastside Gums and threw up some hand signs.
Oh shit. Gerald just said Lortifa. Oh my god. All right, so
Oh my god.
I'm working on this right now, y'all.
We're so going to hell.
I'm going to be burning for eternity. There's no question about it. I'll drive the bus.
Listen, as long as I'm going with good company, I'll take it.
Exactly. I was just about to say that too. I'm happy to be
all
there if
about
you
it.
guys are with me.
Gumpock and
Gumpock and the bed bugs. Bone meth and scammy.
What about Rochella? Instead of Coachella, Rochella.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my god.
We're done. They're just laughing
This is
over here.
usually reserved for YT because we don't get in trouble.
I know.
Any of you guys that don't go to YT, yes, Rochella is their meeting. You know, like their big 1 year event. That'll be Rochella.
Absolutely, 100%.
Oh my god!
I'm already working on a Photoshop of Lupac.
Excuse me, I still have not seen Family Wreath.
Sorry. No, they're not going to disrespect Wu-Tang up in here.
No, you can't. No, I'm with Dylan on that. No disrespect to Wu-Tang.
Somebody said Buggy Smalls.
Buggy Smalls. I love my Wu-Tang.
Like Lord Farquaad.
Scamapalooza.
Y'all, this is at this point we have to laugh though. If you don't laugh, you're gonna
run Icky V instead of
She's be
DMZ.
reported for harassment and bullying now too. I know.
You're getting reported?
No, she should be. She said, "Give me your wallet." My
oh my god! Somebody put lazy and Beyonce.
Oh god!
Listen, I
lazy and Beyonce.
I can't. You know, some of y'all listen. Sometimes I try to catch up in my comments, like when I'm going to bed. And sometimes I'm legit giggling.
Can you make sure you record this so we can go back and get all these names at some point?
T-Pain meds.
On YouTube, comments are always on point. Clever Girl, comments always on point.
Yep.
Have me dying.
Oh my god.
Oh. This was a good laugh, and honestly, you guys, you have
For
to,
real.
especially these girls, because
I haven't belly laughed like that in so long.
Too much bullshit, y'all.
I still like Beyonce. So which one's
I wish it wasn't
Beyonce?
so painful to laugh right now.
Yeah, so
Lazy
all the scammers.
Beyonce, bust a biscuit.
Bust a biscuit.
I have a question. What's up? What's your question?
Huh?
I don't know. Somebody said I had a question.
Oh, I was gonna say I have lots of
What's up?
questions.
What's your
Aaron,
question?
you missed a lot of laughs. So we've kind of categorized them. They are the East Side Gums, and they go to Rochella once a year, so everybody can talk about their scams. So we got Beyonce. Who else?
Lazy and Beyonce.
Lazy and Beyonce.
I'm trying to watch for the question.
V Diddy.
East Side Gums.
Beefy D.
Does it show I'm watching live? No. I know that.
Lord.
I was just. Well, I'm glad you had fun. What? Who the fuck is Matilda, and why is she always screaming her name?
I don't know. I've been wondering
Melita.
that too.
That's what they're calling Melita now.
No, but
is
why?
Matilda.
He's screaming for Melita.
I don't know. Why are they
don't
calling
know.
her Matilda though?
Right.
Do you think they're going off LR's? What was that? Who did she? Melinda? Do you think they're like trying to go off of that?
No, I mean, unless they're just giving her a different name so that they don't get popped.
Yeah,
'Cause you know how
I
sometimes
think
you have
so.
to change their name.
And merch. What the fuck?
Between
is
Matilda
this
and the
merch
Clam
for?
Slam.
I have no clue. Like I said, I'm staying away from the Melita stuff.
Yeah, I'm not.
I think that's why they're calling her Matilda,
stuff.
is because Melita's not even
I don't
her
have the
real
time.
name. I don't know.
I don't either.
You know what I mean? What up,
Yeah.
JK? You know you're up here?
Yeah.
I'll be supportive, but yeah.
Did you know you're up here?
Well, yeah, I hit the button.
I please feel me. JFK. Hi, Anya.
Hit the button, villain.
You hit the button? Okay. You want me to drop you?
No, I did it on purpose.
Oh.
She did it on purpose.
I'm like, well, I don't know what she's doing. and she never comes up.
Oh, and then she left. Oh, why'd you leave?
Y'all, I got.
Why'd you leave?
Did she want to come up?
Yes,
Yeah, she said she
She
did
did it
it
on
on
purpose.
After Beth and Devin, and now Lori because she supports them. Oh, Lori's fixing something, y'all.
Oh,
Like food wise?
How are you, JFK? You gonna
her
read a
face, her personality.
No, that's surgery required, Reaper. Sorry.
Not true. Merch is Lori's word for wanting people to get. Oh, okay. That makes sense.
Oh, Aaron, that makes sense. Hi.
Oh, okay.
Do I post? Yes. It takes
That was a
while,
caption in her live.
because I run it through CapCut to clear up the comments, but I do post them on my YouTube. I know that's right, Lee Willis. Don't get it twisted. I know that's right.
Fixing her clams glamour.
T, are you still here? Did you see her raging this morning? Because I don't believe her.
Placenta? What?
I don't know, T. She goes in and out from work.
Sorry. That one caught me off guard. Like, what the
I
hell?
don't want to know.
I don't either.
Just a reminder, All for One is doing a live on Saturday at 6 o'clock about Lori and resources. I think All for One is going to school her a little bit about what resources actually are. Because guess what, y'all? TikTok, not a fucking resource.
No, it's not.
Well, not according to her.
It's
I mean,
weird.
she's not going to listen or
just
pay
keeps saying
attention, but it may
placenta
help
just to
somebody
say it?
else.
Pineapples, I agree with
What
you.
was that?
I agree that it's a deflection from her shitty behavior because the dude is in prison, right?
Uh-huh.
And she's had 17 phone numbers. So how did he know what number to text her?
He didn't. She gave it to him.
Precisely.
Or he doesn't. That shit can be fake.
Oh, it's
so
all
easily.
fake. Yeah. She messaged herself from a text down number and claims it's
Yeah.
him.
Oh, wait, Victoria has a job?
It's all
No.
I heard her say in her live today that she has a job.
That bitch ain't got no job.
It's literally recent. And some give tablets or
Professional gun snapper.
notepads, whatever.
TikTok is not a job, Victoria.
I call bullshit. So now he texted her from a tablet.
Oh.
How does she know? What?
You won't know. Okay, so here's the thing. They cannot text from those tablets, by the way. Just
Right,
saying.
they're
I
locked.
know this for a fact. My husband's in prison.
They're locked. Hold on, I'm gonna check his prison. Hold on.
They may not even have tablets, but if they do, the only thing they can do is email and make phone calls.
Correct.
And the email will come as an email, and it will only come in the app that is set up for that prison.
Hold on. It does. I lost my
Yeah,
Safari.
they probably put a lock on those tablets
They did.
Correct, Jennifer.
They're
for
locked.
outside internet.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Those tablets don't even have cameras. They removed the cameras. Yeah, the texts
They're
are
modified.
only
They're not like an iPad, a regular iPad.
no.
Right.
Yeah, they
Okay,
can
I'm gonna
text from
drop down.
jails, but not from prisons. I just found out that we can do like
drop down.
Snapchat type things with so I can like take a picture and send it directly to him. Should I verify what with
Inmates
me?
are not authorized to access the internet.
No. They have no access to Google, YouTube, any of that on those tablets. They're allowed to access the law library.
Yeah, this says
They have their own little.
Fernando County Detention does not allow electronic reading devices like tablets in the mail. However, Florida DOC does provide inmates with tablets and other multimedia services through JPay, which is what you use to communicate with an inmate in some prisons, right? Inmates can use tablets to communicate with families So she would have to be on the list, right? Access educational opportunities and incentivize positive behaviors. So everything is checked. I don't believe her, y'all. Let's just say he had a phone and it's all monitored. Let's just say he does have a cell phone. Where'd he get her number?
Exactly.
Where'd he get her number?
Yeah, because he can't Google it. They don't have that access. Well,
where did he get her number?
Exactly. It's interesting.
I already did. He is incarcerated, currently incarcerated. Yeah, no, I know. They do have, right, exactly, sunshinery. Bullshit. I call it bullshit.
Yeah, he can't access YouTube unless somebody has a phone in there.
Correct.
And they're able to access the internet. That's the only way.
He doesn't have the money that he would have to pay to access, right? You got to remember, phones in prison are like $900, $1,000.
Yeah, exactly.
Where's this guy getting that from?
And why would he choose to message her of all people?
Of all people.
If they finally get a hold of something, why would it
be? Look at him. Okay?
Uh-huh.
A cell phone in prison is like $1,000.
Yep.
Where is he getting that from? Thank you for reminding me. I wanted to file a FOIA. I appreciate it. I want the police report, right? She filed a police report on Lisa, right?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
So I'm going to file a FOIA on that.
Is that her kissing cousin?
Is that her kissing cousin? Like, let's remember that she slept with her cousin and got pregnant by him. Is lying for attention beneath her? Doubtful.
I'm gonna be right back. I'm not reset.
I'm still waiting on the family wreath.
Actually,
Oh shit! Yeah, I need to make that. Okay, remind me.
I can't do that. I suck at stuff like
I'll
that.
do it. Janelle, when this live ends, text me and remind me to do that. Okay. And I'll do it right then and there. It'll take me like 10 minutes.
I'm trying to see how I would go about filing a FOIA. I really don't want to call.
It took me 2 days to make the Victoria video on her meltdown the other day.
Oh, I'm sure.
Oh, you're going to have a gay old time with LR's recent
I know. I've already saved it all.
This morning.
I don't keep up with how it happened.
Oh, it's crazy.
It's bad.
It's real bad. She got no money and went ballistic.
Calling people next Tuesdays. You're all stupid.
Oh, he must have said that in a text message too. Hi, the guard slipped me a phone so that I could send this text message to you.
Yeah.
Your brains, y'all.
And they're never going to admit that a guard gave them the phone to use. Ever.
Well, and here's the thing. All you liars, say less. Because y'all try to make up these elaborate stories. You're too dumb to do it. And you end up catching keep it simple, stupid.
Right. Period.
Yeah, they won't.
They don't know how. Because that in itself, over-explaining, deception.
Yep.
Crazy to me. Crazy.
Exactly, sunshinery. Yeah, and an inmate knows not to do that.
Right. Listen, I promise you. I know, Miracles. I need that clip.
I don't know if you saw Mickey Mouse
said
fan.
That she mentioned it on the over the night live that, if he ever found out and now all of a sudden he texted you in a matter of 4 hours? How'd we get from A to B? You know what I mean? How did we get from you guys doxed us, which never happened? Miracles, you got it? Send it to me. How did we get from you guys doxed me, which never happened, and if this guy finds out where I am, it's going to be bad, to him her getting a text? How do
right.
You're right, Ms. Crush. You're right.
Oh my God, yes.
Anybody have a timestamp? What a coinky dink. I don't know about y'all, but if I gotta ask myself 3 questions about a situation, it's bullshit. Right? It's bullshit. Someone got a timestamp, get it to me, and I will go pull it.
MMF said she was going to go find it and hopefully email it over to you.
Okay, good. Okay.
That was earlier though, so I don't know.
No, it might take her a bit. If the Smurfette, period. The re-victimization is fucking disgusting.
Mm-hmm.
For what? TikTok attention?
Yeah.
Get the fuck out of here.
People will send her money. Because next she's going to use some excuse that she doesn't have food or she doesn't have this or she doesn't have that. People are going to feel bad. Yeah.
Thanks, Chrissy.
I think we should, you know what we should do? I have an idea. We'll set up a GoFundMe for you and Villain to go take a vacation. All these idiots will send the money there. You don't really use it and you just send it back. Diversion.
They've been notified. The social services department have been notified.
Gumpock.
Oh, I'm jealous, Val Pal. I'm jealous.
Y'all, I spend too much money in Vegas. I get comped. All you got to do is say the word.
I want to go to Vegas.
No, I need a beach, y'all. I need a beach.
Not me.
Yes?
I just need a vacation.
I hate
and not with my family.
No,
I think that's his shoes.
I love my
brother
family,
got
but
running shoes.
Look at my new running shoes. One's in the chat.
Did he beg for those? Did you put a wish list up and get those?
Aruba. I love Aruba. Oh, wait, hold on. Kai, YouTube, Glory. Hold on, y'all. Let me get it.
Okay.
Hold on. I held the chat for a second, y'all, so I can't read it. Hold on.
I got a screenshot of it. 5:20 a.m. 40 minutes
All right,
in.
so read it to me. 5:20
a.m.
Hold on. God damn. 5:20.
40 minutes in.
Wait, why can't I? Oh, is that Mickey Mouse fan or Kai?
Kai.
I don't have a 5:20 on Kai. 11:32. Oh, Lori, 3 a.m.
Might be a different time zone.
It might be a different time zone.
Oh, that's right. Hold
She's in a different time zone.
5. Is that what it's labeled, Chrissy? 5:20 would be what? 3:20?
4:20.
4:20.
Yeah, Kai's Central, so it would be 4:20.
11:45.
Oh, it could be 6:20. I don't know. She's
trying.
Central.
Right, that's what I'm trying to. Kermit, Lori Jones full, 11:45. Lori Jones raving, 11:32. Lori, 3 a.m.
That's probably it.
That's
if it's
probably
a
it.
3-hour live, it's probably it. Go 40 minutes in, see what happens.
She always has longer videos than Mickey Mouse fan. They're
What was
like
the time
30
stamp?
minutes longer.
40 minutes in.
No, it says, then it, Gen X says,
She
"Does
doesn't.
your boxes keep throwing up a request?"
Yeah, we already read that.
Oh,
I'm 40 minutes.
You're good. I gotta brush your tissue though. I don't. This is weird. What's going on? Homeless.
Let me see.
Are you talking about Carol?
I'm not special. I only have one device. I can't look.
What about
It's
Carol?
below Gabby's live.
I
Let me
don't
make
know.
sure I'm on the right
They
one.
said blonde hair.
I'm above Gabby's live.
She was homeless.
Below Gabby's live is Lisa and then Lori, 9:45.
Now, sometimes she'll post the number is when she posts it.
And then there's a Lori, 1 a.m. And you know what's crazy is I bet you Kai's listening and she's got it in my fucking DMs.
Probably. 9:45 a.m.
You are so stuffy. I can hear it.
Yeah. 8 hours ago, maybe? 1 a.m.? No, that's 1 a.m.
Wild Angel, I'd like to know that too. Unless they have bots, they may pay to have bots that go in and record all the time.
She created her own system to record.
Okay, so she made her own bot.
Right.
She did.
Yay, Kai.
Hold on. It's the 5:21.
Mm.
Still a fucking hour. Any chance there's a timestamp? 40 minutes? Hold on. Yeah, Kai is so good.
She is.
That's it.
Just trust me, they will, but trust
She's one smart cookie, too.
Call investigators.
I say, well,
Got it. Thank you. I'm at 37:24. Give me a second.
That pretense, that process right there.
With this fucking bullshit. Hold on.
You say who at the bottom?
Kai is. I
Defense
know.
calls like Michigan as a 140 state, reasoning someone.
I didn't know if that was public knowledge, so when it was said in my chat, I kind of ignored it.
That's possible. You
But we're all
say it's
super
like
happy
that
for
in
her.
Michigan. Okay, fine.
Yay.
What I know about law is you can't. And if it's done, then it will not hold up in court. Period. Because that's what you call, wouldn't you call that false
So it says not legally.
entrapment. It's called entrapment.
TikTok's term of use prohibit reuse of platform postings or content. What violates? Oh shit! I just messed it up.
I don't know.
What violates one platform? I just messed it up. What violates one platform?
Lori's stream.
Frequently contains third-party copyright media. Okay, all right. I had to Google it because I wasn't sure.
She doesn't have a copyright. That's first.
I don't think they can't get in trouble. They'll see for themselves.
Here we go.
This is too much. This is bullshit.
I'm already in Kai's.
Because there's also her children that's being spoke about.
Yeah, because now it goes to pain and suffering on the kids.
What the hell? No, she did not.
Go ahead and think not, but give you a wake-up call. You know, everything takes a process. Because resources, but it's a resources.
Spell resources, Lori.
Are you about to get
traumatizing?
Mm-hmm.
Goddamn resources.
Then the fact, now let me tell you this, the reason why they can get in trouble, A, DCS and everybody knows what happened to my kids in Florida. These motherfuckers doxed me. Now, what if this motherfucker finds out where my kids are at?
Can anybody point me in the direction of where Lori was doxxed? I've been
No.
begging for like a
Well,
week.
and she just...
There's 485 people in here. Somebody had to see it, right?
Bitch. Yeah.
Did you hear that? Did you hear that?
Happened to my kids in Florida. These in the fact. Now let me tell you this: the reason why they can get in trouble. A, DCS and everybody knows what happened to my kids in Florida. These motherfuckers doxed me. Now what if this motherfucker finds out where my kids are at, bitch?
If?
Yeah.
If? So you're telling me that 8 hours ago it was an if, and then this morning he already found your number, texted you, threatened you, and you went to the police? I call bullshit.
And she put his name out there too, so he might be able to go.
That part.
Lori, you're a liar.
Really get in trouble.
You're a liar.
Yeah, she doesn't even move that
They
fast
really
when there's
can,
free
because
food
we
involved.
had to leave the state of Florida to get away. My kids are scared. They
Get away from an open CPS case, but continue.
wanted away. So we are away. Now, this mug can see this on Discord, whatever, and now he fucking knows because they done doxed me.
All the way from prison? He's in Discord. Holy shit, he's in Lisa's Discord server?
So, okay, let's get this right.
DCS came to me and was the one that said, "Are you aware of this?" Because, like I said, they watching,
Get the
bro.
fuck out of here.
Yeah, and I said, "Whoa, no." Then about 2 days later, someone came in the chat talking about my address.
Yeah, that's too far.
Yeah, but DCS was the one that found that because I'm telling you, they motherfucking watching, bro. From YouTube.
Right.
Babe, I promise you that they're watching you, not us. Okay?
They watching, bro.
Yeah.
Really watching.
Really, Lori?
Well,
Now let you know now.
Lori.
If this man finds my kids of where they are at.
You heard it, right?
Yep. If.
He comes here in any way, shape, or form, or even finds out the state we in, I'm coming for you.
So wait a second. He found that out in 8 hours.
Nope.
From prison?
Nope. That man was at breakfast and then went to work in that 8 hours.
Hold on. I just want to make sure that I'm understanding this correctly because, I, based in reality, logic, analytical thought. You're telling me that in 8 hours, not even, right, because this just says 8 hours ago. You're telling me that in 6 hours, this man found you on YouTube, found your address from YouTube, and sent you, found your new phone number, and then texted you from a phone
that he's claiming guardian.
Bullshit. You're a liar. You're a liar.
So does Andy have both the girls right now? Good.
Yep. You're a liar. And you're an absolute piece of fucking shit.
Yep.
For re-traumatizing your kid for some fucking attention.
Yep.
I said what I said. Garbage. You don't deserve them. Sit with fucking Victoria.
Yep.
Liar. Andy's not gonna believe her. No. You are disgusting. Exploiting your kid's trauma. You're disgusting. Fuck you, Lori Jones. Disgusting.
I can't believe she would do that just for content.
Can you imagine?
And attention.
And look,
Jesus Christ.
in the video in the bedroom crying, dude.
Oh my God.
Disgusting. You're no fucking woman. You're no mother. You're trash. Garbage. Who's got mutuals of the people that were in that box? Get them in here. The fuck out of here. You are disgusting. Those kids need to be with Andy. At least he could provide fucking stability for them. You're a fucking psychopath. Go 5150 yourself. The fuck? Gross. They deserve better than you.
I just came back from using the restroom, but did you guys find the spot where everybody's talking about her on the internet and how the one lady's neighbors found her on YouTube?
No.
Hold on.
I didn't. Somebody sent me that timestamp. I was looking for the timestamp.
You go out
This one?
walk, to
Let me turn it up. Hold on.
because I don't drive anymore or anything. And
Let me go back just a little bit.
you're talking about all their growing up years, but being harassed and harangued like you are pisses me right off. Oh, me too, girl. Yeah, no, you're right. You're right. Do I sound like I have an accent? You do. You do.
Who is that talking?
I sound different because you're.
I can't tell because it's blurred out. Look.
Somebody will know.
This is at
It's cool. I'm not going away now. Okay, you stay right there, baby. You stay wherever you want to stay.
Is that the Madonna girl that's always up fucking Victoria's ass too?
Down, but I do
it
live
sounds like a bit.
myself. My kids aren't
The one that's
around.
coming up.
There's
is from Canada.
Passed away, it's kind of fractured the
This says her neighbors found Lori on YouTube.
because of his addiction.
And look at her face.
And so
She's
now
like,
I'm kind of alone. And I have cancer, small cell lung cancer. Looks so cool.
I'll wear it tomorrow then.
Then you wear it tomorrow. If it's warm enough. I know it's cold.
But this one is at 2:57:10. Train wreck 12/5/24 at 10:45 p.m. on the Mickey Mouse. And they say how her neighbors found Lori on YouTube, and they live in Canada.
Oh, I'm sure.
House is winter.
And that's when Lori's face, she puts her hand up like, And I think that's where she got the idea.
Yeah, whoever was giving her legal advice in the live I just played has no fucking idea what they're talking about. That's first of all.
I think Lori.
But yeah, all right, I'm going to screenshot this for you and put the information in, and I'll
just
email
it to me.
All right, hon.
Yep, that's exactly what it is. They should be ashamed of themselves supporting that kind of behavior.
But usually he gets them, and well, right now we're having.
I already I will deal with Andy, y'all. Email.
All mods we need to talk about. This is Sarah. All mods we need to talk about. We need to talk. All mods we need to talk about. I probably accidentally leave someone out. Oh, you're all right, seductively.
She's a liar. Absolutely disgusting. Hi, Flyers.
I don't want. Don't say too much.
I can't even. Oh, I'm sure he is. Wouldn't you be? Wouldn't you be tired? Look at this fucking shit. We've known her for what? 6 months? I can't imagine having to deal with this behavior for fucking 10 years.
Mm-hmm.